Don't talk to me if you don't know me, but if you gon' talk, you better act like you know me. Cause I don't like stranger danger. I don't like stranger danger. Nah, don't talk to me if you don't know me, but if you gon' talk, you better act like you know me.
What's up, bro? Dushane Crooks, Brooklyn Boxing Podcast. Another episode. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Got you on the Zoom here. What's up, man?
Yeah, ain't shit, man. You know, trying to stay sane with this shit going, this bullshit going on.
I know. You just chilling in your crib right now in the apartment or hanging out?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Usually I'd be outside right now, running or something, doing some type of workout, but got a fucking headache right now. Wow.
I know you said the coffee withdrawal, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is, but then I heard other people
right here.
I heard other people saying they got a headache too. Two other people saying they've been having headaches. So I'm hoping I don't know what that shit is about.
Yeah, you just gotta be safe, bro. I don't know, it's crazy. So you just gotta isolate and
I'm starting to think that
stay
shit
activated, bro. Keep working out. Keep sweating.
Yeah.
But thanks for hopping on today. So, yeah, I mean, like obviously we've talked before, and you know, I've worked out with you and stuff. But I'd love to start off by having you give a little background on your life, really starting in Jamaica. You're born in Jamaica, and I don't know how long you were in Jamaica, but if you just kind of want to dive into that a little bit.
Yeah. I was born in Jamaica, and I migrated here when I was about five years old. Yeah, I came up here when I was about 5. 5 years, and I just pretty much settled in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York. Ever since, you know. Then I pretty much got in boxing after my father got tragically killed. Yeah, he was murdered when I was about 13. Yeah, about 13.
Back in Jamaica?
Yeah, he got murdered in Jamaica though, yeah. Yeah, he got murdered in Jamaica.
What do you remember like from Jamaica as a little kid, you know, like some of those early memories?
I remember going down to the cane field, going to this thing called a gully. They would call it like a river. The gully is called like the river, like another word for river. Catching lobsters and fishes and shit. Just country life. You know what I mean? Like country life. I definitely remember a lot. I remember that's something I do remember. It was fun though. Running around the cane field and stuff like that. Climbing up on the breadfruit tree, getting breadfruit.
What's that?
Breadfruit is like they call it a fruit, but you can like fry it and eat it. Like it's like a bread. It's like.
Is it like you peel it open, or is it?
Yeah, it's like a skin. You people usually roast it, and then just peel it and then eat it. You can eat it like as a breakfast. It's like a breakfast meal.
Pretty sweet. Is it pretty sweet?
Nah, see, it's not sweet. It's like fresh. It's just like it don't really got no taste really, but it's good. So I grew up off that and eating a lot of like ackee and saltfish and dumplings, and I still eat that up to this day.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like that's just your diet, right? You like that Jamaican food. That's what you know.
Yeah, but I gotta abstain myself from it when I'm trying to cut weight.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it can be a little heavy, no?
Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, I gotta slow it down when it's time to cut weight. Oh man, gotta abstain from it, man, because that shit will blow you up.
Is the when you're obviously pretty young, like only 5 years old, but were there any memories of like boxing or that sort of or even sports competitively, any sort of stuff like that, like that you brought with you to the States, or was that not really?
Nah. So I started boxing when I got into boxing when I came to America, actually. Back in Jamaica, we played with like soccer and this thing called cricket. Cricket is like similar to baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But it got the bat is flat instead of the bat being like.
Yeah. I've seen it on TV and stuff before. It's a crazy sport. I don't know like the rules really, but it looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So like when you came to the States, you got into boxing. I was just curious if there was any Jamaican fighters that you looked up to at all. I know like Trevor Berbick is, a Canadian Jamaican guy. There's been some dudes through history, or if it was really
I like Razor Ruddock. Razor Ruddock, he was a good Jamaican fighter too. Mike McCallum. Who else they got? They got a few great Jamaican fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McCallum, Razor Ruddock, Trevor Berbick.
There's definitely plenty of Jamaican fighters. So I figured like some of those guys.
I like Mike McCallum a lot. I like Mike McCallum.
What do you like? You like his style or just his?
Yeah, his how he went to the body. It's the body. That's what they call him, the body snatcher. But yeah, I like how he went to the body. But I pretty much really grew up off watching. When I was here, when I first started boxing, what made me get into boxing was I used to look up to Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah, look up to Mike Tyson, and then because I even earned a nickname in the Golden Gloves as Tyson. So everybody knew me as Tyson when I was an amateur, because I used to mimic the same style. And that's when I was bigger too, because I was a fat boy at heart.
Because you fight around what, 100 at 154, 160?
Yeah, 154 and 60, yeah. But my last few fights been 160, man. It's hard to make 54, man.
Yeah.
My body, yeah.
What do you walk around at usually?
Like 170, 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could roughly say 180. You say 180.
And then you make that cut.
I don't know how these. Yeah, I should be. You know what? Even for this fight, I was supposed to fight. A few weeks. It would have been like 2-3 weeks ago. I was supposed to fight in PA. I find that my weight been harder to get the fucking weight down for some reason. When you get older, man, that shit is hard, man. I don't know how the hell these guys that fight 47, like Errol Spencer, these guys going up to like 180, 190 and make 147.
I know, it's crazy. Guys have drastic weight cuts, man.
I don't know how. And even Javante, what you fight at 130 or something like?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen pictures
he be going up to like
belly on him.
Yeah, he be going up crazy. Like I'm like, yo, how the hell? I said I need the secret, man. I need to know what the fuck they be taking, man. I don't know how they do it, man.
So how you been staying active, man? Like everyone's kind of posting different workout videos, stuff like that. It's obviously a weird time, like being in the house, but guys like you, you gotta stay.
Yeah. I pretty much just been doing my regular running, shadow box. Shit, I even did some pad work with my little brother. Yeah, just pretty much running and do regular shit, regular using my own body weight, like regular calisthenics, push-ups, sit-ups, stuff like that. Pretty much, man, because ain't nothing else really much to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got to stay active. I've been trying to run a little bit and just get out of the house. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy times, but there's a, I wanted to dive a little into your story because I felt like, I was reading the Boxing Insider article about you and some of your past. And, I think it's really motivating for people to hear because there's a lot of uncertain times that you had to overcome. And then, you were able to get past that and then string a bunch of wins together. So, when you were under your previous management, for people who don't know, Paul Williams had a tragic accident before he was supposed to fight Canelo Alvarez. And that kind of obviously was, horrible for him. But it also put you on the shelf in some ways, right?
Yeah, I was on the shelf for a minute. I was supposed to, matter of fact, when he was supposed to fight Canelo that time, that would have been in Texas. I would have been under that card. So that would have been my seventh fight. Yeah, that would have been my seventh fight, I think. At the time, my sixth fight. Yeah, I was on the shelf for a minute. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, and then getting through that, then they ended up, you got your release, what you wanted, right? And you got a new team and everything, and overcoming that as well. And then you strung 6 wins together, man. So like, talk a little bit about that journey, and I think it can be beneficial for people to hear, because that's a lot of hardship to push through in your career.
Yeah, it was tough, man. You just gotta. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few times anytime I just stopped boxing because I felt like, you know what? I had so much shit going on, man. I had trainers passing on me. I had like 3 trainers pass, and then I started questioning myself, like, damn, man, like maybe this ain't for me, man. All this shit keep going on. I'm going through all this little setbacks and stuff. So I'm like, shit, maybe boxing, maybe this ain't me. But I can remember when one of my trainers, God bless his soul, Sean Razor, he had told me, he's like, listen, Shane, he's like, I don't care if I'm going, you better continue boxing because, I believe in you. You better keep going. I believe in you. And then, that pretty much stuck with me. So I got back on the road. Started boxing, training and stuff like that. And then I pretty much got a new management and just kept, and then the rest is history. Just kept fighting, kept going.
And you've been at Mendez gym for the most part through this?
Yeah, I train at Mendez, yeah. Yeah, I'm at Mendez now. Great gym. Family there. It's like family there. Family.
Yeah, seems like you got a pretty tight team there.
Yeah.
And then that crosses over into your kind of like work world as a trainer at Overthrow, right? You got your Overthrow family there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I teach the boxing classes there on the side. So and it's really good.
You got your thing going with that, right? You got the Stay Activated going. You got people repping your gear. Shout out to that. So it's fun. Right?
That's going good too, man. I actually didn't expect it to do that well, to be honest. But people love the meaning behind it and everything, So it's going good so far.
What's the motivation behind that brand? Like, is it for people to stay in shape, or is it like a physical and mental thing, or what's the drive there?
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's pretty much more, it's a lifestyle, man. Like, staying activated is not just working out, or it's just not working out. It's more of like a lifestyle. It's just staying active and alert wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Mm-hmm. Pretty much, that's pretty much it. So, when you stay activated, you never have to get activated.
I like the logo too, man. The thunderbolt and the lightning bolt.
It's a lifestyle, man. Like, it's a lifestyle. Shit, you drinking coffee right now, staying activated. I mean,
Yep.
you on feel me? It's a lifestyle.
We're getting activated right now.
Yeah, shit, we staying activated.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's awesome, man. So, I mean, you also, you mentioned, you've been working out, but also you were hitting mitts a little bit with your brother the other day.
Yeah.
And your little brother, he's a young stud, huh? Orville, O-Dog.
Oh, yeah. He, yeah, man, that kid is a natural, man. That kid is good. He made he got so far in just 2 years of boxing.
Right. I saw he was number 3 ranked in the U.S. for one.
Yeah. Now he's number 2.
Number 2. He won Masters twice. Natty champ.
He made that. Look. He was upset about him not, winning the Olympic trials. But I'm saying,
take me through the trials first, because I know you guys, like, you were posting all about that on your Instagram, the whole journey of everything, and take me through, like, how many fights were there? I know he won his first 3 or 4.
Yeah, he damn, how many fights were it? It's probably like, I think he had how many fights were it? I don't remember, but he beat the number, because he went in there number 8. He went in there ranked number 8 at the time. I think he beat the number 3 first. He beat the number 3 2 times, actually. The number 3 got 2, and then he beat the number 4 guy. He beat somebody else. No, then he fought the number 1 guy, which we thought we won. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a close fight. Beat the number 1 guy. We fought the number guy. We lost to the number 1 guy. So after that, he had to fight the number 2 guy, because the number 1 guy beat the number 2. So then they had to fight him, and number 2 had to fight. And we thought we beat him too. Like, it's crazy. Like, well, I feel like everybody's seen it and they know what's going on, because at the finals, when they fought, when number 2 and number 1 guy fought, the commentator was like, yo, we don't know how, I forgot the guy's name. Anyway, yeah, they were saying, we don't know how he's still here in the tournament, because he took a gruesome beating from Orville Crooks the other day. The other day. And then, like, I mean, it's learning experience, man. But I told him, don't be upset. Like, don't feel bad, because, you got people that have been boxing since they was babies, that been boxing since they was young, and they ain't never even made it this far. Some of them been boxing that long to make it that far. You did this in 2 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Feel me? Like, you did this in 2 years, man. Like, so you should be proud. So now I think the number 2 guy, which was the alternative for the Olympics, I think he's turning pre-decided. He wanted to turn pro. He not gonna wait for that. So now they called my brother. They called Orville up there to train and stuff. Now, so now he number 2. So now he the alternative.
Well, he might slip in there, bro.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Just stay in shape. He been staying in shape. But before he went back to camp, Before he went back to camp, he had fought in the Ring Masters, and then he left. Then he flew out.
Yep.
He fought and won, and then he flew back out.
Why do you think he's been such a quick starter, quick learner, man? Is it that slap boxing?
I don't know. The kid is you know what? He used to be fighting. He used to fight a lot when he was younger. Fought more than me in the street, Sometimes I fought was in I fought. Maybe I ain't fight that much. Mostly in school. And I used to get suspended. My mother didn't know about it though. But yeah. But he's a natural, man. That kid is natural. Better than me. The kid is natural, man. I don't know how to. The kid is just natural. He just naturally know how to get out the way. You don't got to tell him get out the way. He just do it. Yeah, he just do it automatically. You don't got to tell him. He don't like getting hit. You don't got to tell him to move out the way, to hit and don't move. He just do it naturally. You know.
That's awesome. So what's your relationship is obviously great with him, huh? You kind of bringing him up through the ropes on this a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I used to always fight with him about boxing, about staying in the gym, and because he never liked training. He only liked sparring for some reason. He never liked. He's lazy, man. Lazy kid. Lazy. He used to play. He had this dream of just being a basketball player. So because when we first both started boxing, I was like 13 and he was like 8 years old. And yeah, we both started in Gleasons gym. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was saying, he was a natural, man. Like at 8 years old, he used to fight like Ali. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, he's natural, doing natural shit without you having to tell him. That's how I knew he was natural since that when he was 8 years old, man. Then he stopped for a little bit and started playing basketball. Then he just randomly got back into it. He started coming to the gym with me. He was hard-headed, man. Oh man, kid never liked training at all. I used to have to force him to go running. Yeah. Yeah, he was a terror, man. The kid was bad though, man. Bad. I'm talking about getting expelled out of 4 schools in a year. He was bad.
For what, fighting?
Fighting, yeah. Throwing a chair at the principal, to all types of shit. Yo, you would never think, looking at it, you would never think this kid was bad. But people would tell you, yo, they can't believe how he turned around, different person, man. He still got a little.
Boxing gave him some discipline, right?
Yeah, man. Boxing definitely saved his life, because Mamadou was scared for him. Yeah, he used to be.
Does he look at you and is he itching to go pro, or is he just like, I want to ride through this amateur?
Oh nah, yeah, he definitely want to turn pro, yeah, but he ain't. Not no time soon. I think maybe
he wants to see how the Olympics play out, right? If he could.
Yeah. And maybe even if that don't work out, just a few more little maybe international fights just to, stay active and, because I told him like this ringmaster thing, I mean, it's okay, but you need to fight people like international, man. People with different styles and stuff. So before you even think about turning pro, I mean, I was telling me, my manager, and my trainer was just all in agreement. Like, he should definitely tighten up on some things first.
How old is he?
24.
24.
Yeah, he'd be 25. Yeah, coming up next month. Yeah, he'd be 25 next month. But before turning pro, he definitely got to tighten up on some things. Still make a few mistakes.
What weight do you think he'll look to fight at in the pros? Is he lighter than you, or I mean, he's at 170 now, but
probably like 168.
Yeah, he's a little taller, right?
Yeah, he's like 5'10", 5'11", I think. Yeah, I think he's about 5'10" or 5'11".
He definitely seems like very, like light on his feet. He works the jab a lot.
Oh yeah, he
It's probably because he's used to going against you. And you're coming in looking to put a hurting on him, though.
Nah, that kid is man. I can't even handle him no more, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. The kid is man. I'm talking about he be giving pros. He be giving pros a problem, man. The kid is
He sparred for the most part in Gleasons.
Yeah, we sparred in Gleasons a few times. Yeah, we sparred some guys in Gleasons.
It's a great gym, right? So much history there, and
yeah, but it's too. watered down too, man. Commercial, man. I first started in Gleasons, actually. When I first started boxing, I first started in Gleasons, actually. And then I left there and went to Starrett City Boxing Club. And yeah, and then later on, Starrett City got closed down, so I started going to Mendez like later on. Well, I was going to this other gym called NYAC, New York Athletic Club, up in Columbus Circle. I was going there. That's where my other trainer was at that passed away. And then after that, I stopped boxing again, and then started back boxing again. You know.
Yeah, made the jump to Manhattan kind of from starting out in Brooklyn.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's cool, man. So what's on the horizon for you? I know obviously with this virus going around, like everything's kind of to be determined, but what's your plans, you know, once this gets settled down?
Shit, man. Get back active. I was supposed to fight. Yeah, like the 20th, March 20th. I was supposed to fight the 20th, and then I was supposed to fight here in New York, April 31st.
In Brooklyn or?
Yeah, no, in Queens. What's that club, man? Amazura Club?
Okay.
Amazura, or is it Amazura, or however you say it? Yeah, I was supposed to fight there. So that would have been great, man, because
you get the home crowd in there.
I know it would have been, I would have a lot of people there. So that would have been good, man. But then this shit happened, so everybody's
itching now to go. So
yeah, everybody on the bench now, man.
But it'll be active though once it gets back in the swing. You know, I think everyone will be rearing to go and get some fights made. So once you're back in there, man, what are you going to be coming out to? You got that Jamaican music playing? I heard a little bit in the background right now. Huh?
I don't know, man. Depends how I'm feeling. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'll play.
You like a real aggressive type music when you're coming out, or do you like to be more chilling out?
Yeah, I like aggressive music.
Yeah.
Sometimes I take it back old school, maybe some DMX or something. Maybe some Jadakiss. You know, but yeah, I like aggressive music. Yeah.
So the reggae is more for when you're chilling, not boxing.
Yeah, cool vibes. You know what I mean, cool vibes and all that. Just
and you got
chilling.
the good food. You got the music playing. You're hanging out. That's the environment.
Yeah. Word.
Cool, definitely. Man. So, what are your thoughts on? I want to close it out by talking about some boxing today, man. Some of like the hot topics and latest fights. Obviously, we had the Wilder versus Fury rematch, and Fury won in pretty dominant fashion. One, what are your thoughts on that fight? And also, they're going to do the rematch. They already signed for it. So let me know.
Oh, they signed for it already?
Oh, yeah, it's been signed for. It will happen. So that's what's going to be next for them once everything settles down. I believe it's supposed to be, later. I want to say September, but that date's, I think, to be determined. But so give me your thoughts on the rematch, and then what the trilogy. What do you think what's going to go down in that fight?
The rematch, I was going for Tyson, actually. I didn't even think when he said he was going to talk about walk down Wilder, I didn't think he was going to do that. Like, so he had me fooled, but I had him winning on points. Because the only way Wilder could win is by knockout. Wilder, most of the fights Wilder been fighting, he's always behind points, and he just happened to get the knockout. So he's relying on that right hand, man. Like, can't rely on that right hand, man, because if you can't land it, he take your right hand away from you. It's gonna be a long night. That's it. Know what I'm saying? He I think he was relying on the right hand, and then when it didn't work for him, everything just went out the door, man. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, Fury put on that weight and just walked him down. I wasn't expecting that either. It was pretty crazy. A lot of people also, I got to bring it up, but a lot of people, there was a little controversy around his gloves.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think
and just to explain to people watching, there was like basically there's photos of the glove like bending back, meaning like his hand was a little bit lower where the laces
I seen that
were.
too, yeah.
So that way it'd be like more of a bare knuckle, less padding. And he's kind of throwing those slaps, but I mean, I don't buy it, but I know like Errol Spence like tweeted something about it. Like some people were saying like something may have been up, but regardless, it was a dominant performance.
Just take the L like a man, man. Yeah. Fuck it. Just take the L, man. You know what I mean? Like, just take the L, B. I think it's gonna be the same thing.
In the trilogy?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be the same results. I think he's gonna do the same because he know why they can't fight going back.
That was the biggest thing, right? Going backwards is tough.
Yeah, Wilder could only fight one way, man. That's going forward. And then if he don't land that right hand, that's all he really got. He took that away from him. He took that right hand away from him, and that was it. You see, I don't know if you could watch. If you watch it, like watch the fight again, you could see Tyson was jabbing his just so while he had him in the corner, he was jabbing his right hand so he won't throw it. Jabbing at his right hand, then he would throw his right down the pipe. Yeah, he took his right hand away from him the whole fight, man, and walked him down. He just really took his confidence from him, man. Like,
yeah, it was crazy, man. Like to see him walk him down like that, I thought he was just talking shit. Like I didn't think he was actually.
I don't know you don't know what to believe with that dude. He was safe.
He's crazy.
Yeah, but he's a damn good fighter though, man. He could box real good. I see the way he was moving. The way he was moving the first fight, I ain't see a heavyweight move like that in a while, man.
Oh,
he moved real good. Yeah, he looked real good.
Oh, yeah. I think he's definitely, he's got to be in the top 5 pound for pound, I think, right now, for sure.
They move, yeah.
But also, in the heavyweight division, some fights that are being rumored to happen soon. Andy Ruiz versus Dillian White.
They fighting?
That's a rumored matchup that's supposed to go down. They've been talking a lot of trash back and forth. I like that fight.
That's going to be a good fight. Somebody getting stopped.
Someone's getting stopped in that. And then also Chisora versus Usyk. That's signed for. They're going. They're fighting. So, I mean, I like that too because Usyk is unproven in the heavyweight division. And everyone knows what Chisora brings. Chisora, he's coming at you.
Yeah, that's a good ass fight too.
So there's some good stuff in the heavyweight division coming.
Yeah, that's definitely a good ass fight. Yeah.
So it'll be an exciting rest of the year once this ends. We got Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders. That's going to happen. And then welterweight division. What's up?
That's going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah. What do you think about that? I think Billy Joe is people might be sleeping on him a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on him. He fight pretty good too, man. But I don't know, man. Canelo's like a different.
He's on a different level, though, huh?
Yeah, man. He's on a different level, man. Ever since that Mayweather fight, he just a whole different person, though.
He learned so much from that. Just defend. I mean, like Mayweather, he caught him when he was young, but he learned so much from that matchup defensively, and that was big. That was big in his career.
Yeah, he's a whole different animal, man. I ain't gonna lie. But Billy Joe, that's a good ass fight, though. Him and Billy Joe, that's gonna be a good fight. When that's supposed to happen?
I don't know if they put out an official date for it yet. I mean, obviously with this virus and everything, it's pushing everything back, man. So hopefully they'll make an announcement in the next month or so. But I know that Canelo wants to stay busy, and I know DAZN wants him to stay busy because they want that money coming in. So it'll be good. It'll be a good year though. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for you in the next month or so, and also
Yeah, man.
following your little brother too.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, you definitely know about it. Hopefully, I can get something back here again, man.
Yeah, New York would be great. Get the home crowd.
So good, man. Yeah, so I was fighting in PA the 20th, and then back out here the 30th. That'd have been so good, man.
Hey, if you need an artist to walk you out, a new, you know how they do that with the live walkout music.
Yeah.
I got his name's Mo Dollars, Jamaican rapper, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's from New York.
Okay.
We can connect you guys, get it going.
Yeah.
On the Jamaican connection, bro.
That. Yeah. Cause I got a whole Jamaican outfit too. My manager got made for me.
That'd be perfect, bro.
Yeah.
I'll DM you. I'll DM you his songs. He does some of the theme music for my.
That'll be hot.
He does the theme music for like some of my intros on the podcast and stuff. So I'll send you it, man. That'd be good to make that happen.
Yeah, that would be hot. Yeah, I'm down with that. Hell yeah. That would be hot.
Yeah, that would. But I appreciate it, man. Thanks for taking some time to talk, bro. It's good to hear from you, and good to hear about your little brother, your story, what you got going on once all this virus stuff passes.
Yeah.
So stay safe, stay activated.
That's it.
And
stay activated, man, through these times, being old times.
And everyone, go check out Dushane on your Instagram if you want to shout out that and where to follow you, all that.
Yeah, that's DU_718. Check me out. You know what I mean? I got my little boxing life on there.
And your Stay Activated gear.
Yeah, Stay Activated. Oh, and I got my own page for the gear too. We Stay Activated. That's my other handle.
So go follow that. Go buy some gear. Be looking fresh this summer, and the Stay Activated gear. So shout out to that. But thanks, bro. Make sure to everyone listening, go follow this guy, follow his little brother, and make sure to stay tuned for this episode and some clips coming.
Definitely appreciate it, bro.
All right, bro. Stay safe. Go on.
Yeah.